So this is a training video for the new check request and purchase order request. What you'll do is start off by going to citylights.church/forms. And from there, you'll see that the check request and purchase order request form button has been combined into one. That's because the new form will allow us to do both. So we'll go ahead and click on that. It's going to open up a Google Sheet and immediately require you to make a copy. That's because we don't want changes made to the original. So this is just the copy that you will be submitting. Once you are in this form, you'll see that it says you must provide receipts for all expenses. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. And then you're going to make sure to save this form as a PDF before emailing it to accounting@citylights.church. Again, I'll go over this in just a second. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill out every one of these forms with as accurate of information as you can. And then if they have multiple expenses, you can go ahead and add the dates of those expenses. The account would be basically the ministry. So if it's coming from media, men's, women's, you're going to add that in there. And then what the description of the expense is, and then the amount. And it will automatically add up any of these amounts for you. So if we have multiples in there, you can see it's submitting for a total for $150 here for the reimbursement. So you can add more rows down here if you need more rows, but really you should probably be expensing one at a time. So I think this should be plenty for you. Once you're done with this, what you'll do is go to File, and you'll download a PDF copy of this form to your desktop. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'm going to export this. So I just saved it to my desktop. Now, once I have that, I'm now going to send an email to accounting@citylights.church. So we'll come over to our email, and I'm going to add in accounting@citylights.church and reimbursement form, and then you can just attach the form. So you can see here on my desktop, I've got the form that I saved, so it should have all the information that I need. I'm going to open that, and then I'm also going to attach, if I have receipts for those expenses, those need to be attached at the same time. So I've got a training receipt here. I'm also attaching that. And then you can just send this as is. You can type a little note if you want to, explaining the expenses. But then you're just going to send that to accounting@citylights.church. And that will go through to our new bill pay service that will go ahead and start the process for getting that check cut. Checks are going to be cut on Tuesdays. The checks will be approved on Tuesdays and then probably sent over to bill pay on Wednesdays for being cut late Wednesday afternoons or Thursdays. So that's the new process. Going back to that form really quick, you can see here if you did have so this is an expense reimbursement. If you have a check request, you'll just click on the separate tab down here at the bottom, and that's a check request. Same thing, you'll download that as a PDF and then email it to accounting@citylights.church, and you'll want to attach any invoices that you have to that same email so that they get both of those at the same time. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at alowry@citylights.church. Thanks.